This is GED teacher Damon Tennant, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about a free practice test that is really going to help you get results on your upcoming GED math test. Now, number one, you need to understand that I've been doing this since 2001. I've been teaching in classrooms and since 2001. I've been speaking at conferences, been consulting libraries and adult schools and other types of programs that support students getting their GED. So I have the expertise to develop a program that will help you get over the hump. And that's why right here you'll see my logo, the Get Your GED Now Test Preparation Series. I've developed that based upon all of these experiences, working with students and seeing specifically what is effective in helping students across levels, across skill levels, across educational backgrounds achieve the GED test. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. And so I'm making this video for a second reason too, is because I get a lot of questions in my online course, and people will post questions and they say, well, how about this question or how about that question? Well, it's the problem is that a lot of material out there, it's decent material, but it doesn't have the expertise to actually prepare you for what you're going to see on the actual GED test. So that's why I've created a specific practice test for you to kind of walk you through some of the basics. In this test, you can go to my website and get it, and it's free to take. The thing that's interesting about this test is that it's not just simply test questions, but there are video explanations. There's me talking you through the test. I'm telling you the things you need to think about, because you have to remember one important thing about practice tests. Practice tests are meant to prepare you. They're not meant to stump you. They're not meant to put you in a bad situation or make you feel bad. They're meant to prepare you. And that's one of the reasons I've been successful working with my students over time, is because I use practice tests to actually prepare people. I try to peel back the layers. So I'm not just simply trying to get you a test to expose to you what you don't know, although tests also do that as well. But I'm trying to set you up. So in my practice test, you're going to see me in a video saying, hey, here are the things you need to be thinking about for this next problem. And then after that problem, if you get it wrong, there's going to be some more explanation saying, well, hey, here's where you might have gone wrong. And see, that way a practice test becomes of use to you. Okay, if you just taking a test and just bombing out on it every time, it's not going to be useful to you. But my practice test here, it's going to be guiding you through. And again, this is free for you to use. You just go to my website, sign up to get this test, and you take it, and it will guide you. It will help you. Imagine that, a practice test that actually helps you. So the idea is that you get this test, you take it, you get instruction through it, and at the end of it, you've actually learned something. Now, you all know also what I do. So you all know what I do. You know that I've created the Get Your GED Now Test Preparation Series, and you know that I have the GED Super Math Pack available. So I don't just simply propose a problem. I also propose a solution, and this program is a solution. And that's one of the reasons I've prepared this practice test, so you can see for yourself how I actually prepare you to be successful. And then if you can see that that's something that works for you, then you can see that the GED Super Math Pack is just more of that in a more detailed way, in a lesson by lesson way, giving you specifically what you need to pass so you can have success. See, a lot of times people spend time out here and they surf the net and they try this and they try that. And at the end of the day, they have 30 tools in their hand and they don't know how to bring it all together. And it's almost impossible to bring it together. So what I've done is I've taken all my years of experience, I've taken all the success, I've taken all my learnings that I've had from working with students to develop this program that answers the questions that really burn most. Number one, what do I need to study? It's right here. There's 13 lessons. Number two, what's on the test? Well, 45% of the test is basic math 55% is algebra. The basic math is covered in this book, and then the algebra is covered in the practice test book and also on the DVD instructional videos. What's the strategy? How can I pass it? I really struggle at math. Well, you got to know that there's 46 questions on the math test, and your goal is to get about 30 of them right. And so I show you the specific skills that will help you to get 30 of the 46 questions right. That's what's in this pack. That's what's here. It's all right here. It's going to solve those major questions that hold people back from passing the test. Again, this has been GED teacher Damon Tennant. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a like. If you like this content and want to see more of my content, go ahead and subscribe so that you'll receive notifications. And then in the description of this video and also in the card in this video, you can click and go and sign up and get this practice test and get on the road. Forget about spending hours and hours on the internet surfing, and let's get down to business and get you to pass this test.